Well, hello, you wonderful humans, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get unlimited items extremely quick and easily and for free. This is going to be an especially useful trick for those of you that are starting new in Monster Hunter Rise. Maybe you've never played Monster Hunter before, or you just really want to get some really useful items quickly to help you out on your hunts in the game. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to be the most useful in the early stages of the game, so you're going to get some really useful items very, very quickly. And we're actually going to be using a trick that is used on the majority of Nintendo games and is able to be done in this game as well. Now, when you go to this guy here, the Kagero the Merchant, he's going to have this read amiibo option. He's also going to have a lottery option here. Now, it shows you down here that you can only do 3 lottery attempts a day to get free items, but there's actually a way to get unlimited uses really, really quickly. I don't know if this is ever going to be patched, but this is something that is possible in the majority of Nintendo games, and found a way to make it work in this as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reading our amiibos. Now, any amiibo will work. A lot of people think that only the Monster Hunter amiibos work, but say you have Animal Crossing amiibo cards or literally any other amiibo card in the game, you can scan them to be able to play the lottery and get some useful items. Sometimes you're going to get better items than others, like the Demon Drug, Armor Skin, Flash Bombs, Sonic Bombs, Dash Juice, incredibly useful items. And you just need to use any of your amiibo cards. You can use 3 different amiibo cards and be able to get all of these items. And especially at the beginning of the game, you're going to get all of these really useful, not only stat boosters, but you'll be able to get things like traps and mega potions and pretty much everything that you're going to want to be using in Monster Hunter Rise. And if you're new to the game, this can be a very great way to be able to boost all of your capabilities in the game, like also armor spheres to be able to level up your armor. You can even get jewels from this, and you can do this as much as you want. So once you scan your 3 amiibos, what we're going to do is we're just going to go down into your settings, and then you go down to the system, you go to date and time, and all you need to do is just push forward a day. You don't even need to close the game. You don't need to do anything. And then you go back to Kagero the Merchant. You go back down to read amiibo, and you've got another 3 uses. There we go. And we got some more demon drugs that we can get. Now you get these jackpots, and you're going to get quite a bit of good items. So we got Demon Drug, Armor Skin, Flash Bombs, Sonic Bombs. All of those are incredibly useful things for hunts. If you're not bringing traps, Flash Bombs, and Sonic Bombs to your fight, you're doing something wrong. And if you're using them properly, you're going to go through a lot of them. So being able to get unlimited items. Now say you're new to the game and you just want to stock up on some really good stuff so you can play for a while. You can do this really, really quickly because you can just like smash through these options. You can scan your amiibo cards. And once you're done with it, just go back into your settings, and you can literally do this as many times as you want. Now, when you're doing this, make sure after you change your date, you need to actually exit Kagero the Merchant's menu and go back in to be able to refresh the amiibo count here. But yeah, once you get used to it, you can scan these really quickly and be able to just go through these menus and get all of these incredibly useful items. And then as you progress through the game, these items like the Demon Drug and Armor Skins can actually be upgraded to higher tier versions of themselves, so you're going to need a ton of those anyways. And I've had a lot of questions of what items you should be using during your hunts. And I've noticed a lot of people have stopped using traps in this game, which is terrible. So I always carry 2 trap tools with me. I always carry a pitfall trap and a shock trap, and then the stuff to be able to make them. So I bring nets and thunderbugs, so that way I can make these traps. And what I like to do is I like to trap a monster early on and get a ton of damage out on it, and then trap it early. Unless I need a specific reward from carving, I'm going to trap it to make my hunts go a little bit faster. I also always bring Armor Skin and Demon Drug, so I'm doing more damage and take less damage. Flash bombs are great against anything that flies because you could knock them out of the sky. Trank bombs, obviously we're going to need those to be able to trap our monsters and be able to get specific trap rewards or make the hunt go faster. Max potions just in case, mega potions and regular potions, and then large barrel bombs. If a monster goes to sleep, you can drop these in front of its face and do a ton of damage when you wake it up. And I don't know why I have Ivy. But also, when you get into high rank, you're going to want to buy the armor charm and the armor and then the talon charm, which is going to give you increased defense and increased attack. I don't have the talon charm yet because I'm broke. Now, as I mentioned, you can use literally any amiibo or amiibo card with this method. I know a lot of people think you can only use the Monster Hunter amiibos, but I've tried the Monster Hunter ones, I've tried the Zelda ones, and I've tried the Animal Crossing amiibo cards as well. You could probably even use, well, you can use these Sanrio cards as well that you can get in Target now for like $6, and you'll be able to get a ton of really useful items. Now, if you pair this with just the normal things that you would do in Animal Crossing to be able to get items, say you're just waiting for a hunt with somebody in your party and they're waiting, just come here, spam your amiibos in, get some extra items, and you'll just be getting way ahead of the curve. But anyways, I do hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one.